Hello, welcome. In this video, I want to talk on, can I have a normal life? Now this was a question someone very dear to me was asked. They asked them because they told them about traumas in their life, told them about their experience, how they perceived the world, and the person just looked and puzzled and be like, do you think you could ever have a normal life? To which they answered, no. And when they told me this story, I could hear the concern in their voice. I could hear that they were worried about this idea that they can't have a normal life. Now, to how someone defines what a normal life is this a generic life? Down to interpretation of what normal is. Now I would say if you've been through any sort of extreme trauma in your life, then no, you can't have a normal life. You can have a great life. You can have an amazing life. Because your biggest traumas offer you your biggest gifts. Everything has that counteraction. Everything has that polarization. There has to be both sides of a swing. It's a natural law. So if you've had an amazingly dramatic, terrible trauma, yes, it is horrible at the time. Yes, it's going to give you a lot of struggle. If you can break through that, if you can see what gift that has given you to serve others, to serve yourself, you have an opportunity for an amazing life, not just a normal life. A gifted, amazing, bright, beautiful life. Now you must know, if you have experienced extreme trauma, that you are not broken. There's a thing called PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of people suffer after a traumatic event. Now, I am not a psychologist, this is not medical advice, this is just my perception, my thoughts I'm sharing with you here, so don't take this as medical advice. Read my disclaimer in the description. But I see this PTSD more as natural response to trauma. You are 100% meant to go through an experience. Your body's going to react in a certain way to extreme traumas, and that is normal. You are not broken. If you're struggling with a trauma, you are not broken. I promise you, you are not broken. You are a being of just great love and light, and you need to appreciate that and grow from the trauma. Look into it and really think, and this is where meditation, time alone, with your thoughts, and just seeing how what you went through has changed you. I can't remember the name, but there's an ancient Chinese art where they have broken vases, broken vases is the word, vases I think you say in America, but they're broken, and what they do is, with the cracks, is they put gold within the cracks to make it back into the vase, into the vase. Yeah, and it's now actually worth more. It's more valuable with the cracks because the cracks have been filled with gold. And that metaphor is that you heal your cracks with something more valuable, and you actually become more valuable. You have more value in your life. And it's about realizing your own self-value, your own self-worth, and your own self-love. The more value you have is measured by what you offer to others. That is your value. This will give you your worth and ultimately self-love. You must love yourself. You must practice this on a consistent basis. Yeah? You've got to forgive yourself for beating yourself up, quite literally in some cases. But you must forgive yourself, and forgiveness is all about, check out my video on forgiveness in more detail, but forgiveness is all about foregoing something. You forego giving away your energies to others. You forego giving away your energy to that trauma. No longer will you give that away. It's now for you to embrace and to accept and to actually grab and have value in your experience. Your worst experiences offer you such immense value, and you must hold on to that. Like I said, if you checked out my other story, you hear a little bit about my past, my partner dying and coming back to life, and all of that trauma. Growing up in a household with a mum with severe schizophrenia, and being suicidal as a child myself, and going through immense depression, insomnia, fatigue, all sorts of problems. But in these moments I can reflect back on them now and see what gifts they were to me, how they developed me as a person, how they made me stronger, greater, how I wouldn't be here talking to you now if I didn't go through them, and I love talking to you now. So I am so thankful for all of my most terrible moments, because they've offered me such greatness, they've offered me such gifts. Only if I open my eyes enough to see them. Yeah, and this takes meditation, this takes cleansing, this takes practicing self-love. You have to go through a journey, an inner journey, to develop them qualities in yourself, to see the qualities that you have within yourself. And like I said, it's about getting them cracks Sorry about that. The camera just cut itself off. But where was I? I was talking about your cracks in your soul, your cracks in your being. It's them traumas that have just felt like they've broke your heart. Yeah? Them things you need to mend them cracks with gold, with light, with love. Yeah? Strengthen yourself. Make yourself more valuable from your experience, and know that there is such value in the biggest traumas that you've had. Now, if 2020 hasn't shown you that you're not in control of your external environment, then you've not been looking, because it's quite obvious. You are not in control of your external environment, but you are in control of your inner environment. So heal that inner environment, mend them cracks with gold. Make yourself a stronger, more capable you. Look at all your past experiences and how they've made you who you are and how you love who you are. So practice self-love. Practice meditation, practice cleansing your body, limit what you put in it that's bad, yeah? Say good words, do good deeds, yeah? And love yourself. You must love yourself, practice that, and don't set a standard for a normal life, set a standard for a great, amazing life. You deserve it, and you're worth it. See you in the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Have a great, loving day. See you in the next video.